Hey, this is Ina with the Garden of Ina. I'm here with Quinny's Kitchen, and today we're going to talk about moon gardening or gardening by the moon phases. Okay, so for those that don't know or aren't familiar with what that is, moon phase gardening is using the moon to plan out your gardening schedule. So for instance, the new moon, which is the moon you cannot see, is a time where you would want to plant your seeds or your root crops. During that time, the magnetic pull of the moon and the earth is drawing all the moisture down into the ground. So obviously that's a great time to plant your crops that are going to live and grow under the ground, and also a time to plant your seeds. The new moon, or the full moon I should say is what I meant to say, is the time where the magnetic energy is pulled upwards. So all of your above ground plants that you want, like your leafy greens, your fruits, things that are above ground, you want to plant that during the full moon time, okay? So what you see behind us here is a beautiful moon calendar designed by Moon Phase Studio. And she's done a really awesome job with mapping out the cycles of the moon and telling us based on the different phases where the moon lies, when to plant our crops. So we're actually in January 23rd, and we just had a new moon. So during this time, according to the color log, this is a time to plant your leafy greens. This is also the astrological sign of Pisces, which is a great time to plant your above ground crops. And then so basically you can use this calendar system to basically plan out your gardening tasks. So whenever we're not in a new moon or full moon, those are good times to plant, or not plant, but to compost, to do your organizing, to do your grafting, your storing. So I highly encourage everybody to learn a little bit more about moon phase gardening, because it works and it is a great way to stay organized and on top of your task. We're in January, it's a great time to get started now. I also recommend going to moonphasestudio.com to learn more. She sends monthly newsletters on what's happening within the moon phase, and you can also order a really beautiful calendar that you can use throughout the year. So thanks for watching.